a sub high. You know what I mean? Let's do that. Okay, I love this washer and dryer, you guys. It's so convenient. So convenient, so nice. It's not a good feeling high, you know what I'm saying? It's like a ugh to I'm sleepy kind of one. Our fish passed away, you guys. Sad. Poor little fishy. So if I could, that's what I would do differently. And so that's why I try to share those things with you guys, because I figure if I could share that with y'all, let y'all know, hey, this is where I feel like I screwed up, and maybe you guys won't go down that same path as I did, you know? Because here's the thing, okay? It is difficult. It's really easy to put on weight, but it's difficult to lose weight, especially when you're a woman over 40, okay? 40 or over. Um, when I turned 30, I literally felt a switch in my body uh, turn off. And that switch was my damn metabolism. Okay? Like literally, it switched completely off. And yeah, it was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So, it's the worst. It is definitely the worst. And if you're not used to, gaining weight, when you start gaining weight, then you get insecure and, you feel like less than. It's hard. It's really hard. Okay, I want to create a new playlist. Let me think. What do I want to make this video a playlist of? What are you guys looking for when you come to my channel? What do you guys look for? What kind of videos? Oh, sorry, I was doing it. Yeah, it's so hard. Happy New Year, Mary. What's up? How are you doing, honey? Yeah, like what kind of videos do you guys look for? I feel like I have so many where I binge eat so much. I understand. Me too, Lauren. I would binge eat at night, in the middle of the night. And then I would cry because I felt so guilty for binging. You know what I mean? It's hard. Good. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator so it can get cold. But I made pasta salad, you guys. Tips and tricks. Okay. I got you. Tips and tricks on like sobriety, right? I'm gonna make a new playlist, and I'm gonna put videos and make videos for the playlist. All about how to navigate recovery. Oh, that's enough, Nicole. Enough tasting. Okay. Still having cravings for gelato, but I'm trying to stay focused. Okay, Marie. I'm so glad that you commented that. Come on in, honey. So Marie says she's been on Suboxone for 2 weeks, and she's still having cravings for gelato. Okay, let's get into this. So Marie, I'm really proud of you for making the choice to get on Suboxone. Me and my husband used to shoot these, so I totally understand how you're feeling and why you would be craving them, right? So one thing that I learned about Suboxone is that Suboxone is only about 4.5%, 4% of your recovery. The other 96% is the action, is the action and work that you put into changing your behaviors and changing your ways, right? So, let me share something with you about the disease concept. Okay, the way it starts out is it starts out like this. Trigger. Okay, so you get triggered. Let's say you're sitting at home and you go to the gas station and you see your old Dilaudid dealer. And then you're like, hot damn. And then you start thinking about how many Dilaudid's you used to do when you were getting high. And that it might be a good idea to reach out to that Dilaudid dealer and see if he's got any on him, right? That's that trigger. Then you move into thinking, right? And I just explained to you how you think about what you should do. You start thinking about it. Then after you start thinking about it, then you start obsessing about how you're going to get the Dilaudids, what they're going to feel like when you use them, what you're going to do while you're high on them, all the stuff, right? That's the obsession, okay? If you don't turn your ass around about face before you start obsessing, then you will relapse, okay? And you will be out there buying them D's. So, now that you're in recovery and you're sober, what you need to start doing is you need to start developing new coping skills. What are we going to do to combat the fact that we're craving the D's, okay? Well, this is what I do, okay? Especially when I was first getting sober. I used to want to get high on meth and Xanax all the time. And what I do is I think about all the ways that meth and Xanax or Dilaudid ruined my fucking life, okay? Ruined my fucking life. And I will make a pros and cons list of the pros of getting high on the D's and the cons of getting high on the D's, okay? And sure, I could come up with, maybe 3 to 5 pros, but honey, I can come up with like 40 to 100 cons of why I shouldn't get high on the D's. And so after I make my pros and cons list and I take a step back and I look at that pros and cons list, it's an eye-opening experience, okay? Now, if I'm still struggling and I'm still thinking about wanting to use Dilaudids, okay, then I'll take it a step further, okay? So, excuse me, I move my little sheet to the left where my pros and cons list is at. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. And then I got to change my mind. I got to change my thinking, right? When I'm obsessing and I'm triggered and I'm thinking about using, like, that's all that's on my mind is that substance, right? Can't get it out of my mind. So I need to change my thoughts. How am I going to change my thoughts? What can I do to snap myself out of this, right? Well, scientifically, it's proven that when you are like going through something like that and you take some candy, hot candy, cinnamon hot candies, or something spicy like a jalapeno pepper, and you put that in your mouth and you start chewing on it and eating it, did you know that that will literally help you to shift your thinking? Okay, so before you stick that damn jalapeno pepper in your mouth, make sure that you have something that you want to shift to thinking, right? Like, you know what? I want to start focusing more on working on my recovery. I want to have a plan of action, a set schedule that I do every single day that helps me on my journey in recovery. Okay, so take that jalapeno pepper and start chewing on it and start focusing on that. That's really true, okay? That's something that you can do that's like a little trick to kind of like, jumpstart your mind. Now, the best thing that helps me, the very best thing of all the things, okay, is me. Y'all are going to laugh because I haven't said this in a while. Snitching on my addiction. No, I'm not a snitch. I'm snitching on myself, motherfucker. I tell on myself, okay? So if I'm thinking about Dilaudid and getting high, You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Facebook. I'm going to make a post that says, I cannot stop thinking about getting high on Dilaudid, you guys. I'm really freaking struggling. And then you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get like 200 comments of all these people telling me why I shouldn't take them, and please, they're praying for me. And then I call somebody and I say, yo, what's up? I really want to get high. I'm really struggling with it, and I need you to help me, snap out of this. Help me to get past this, all right? And then I'll spend about 30 minutes on the phone with somebody talking about how I feel. Now, if I can't get a hold of anybody on the phone, I will legit come online and make a video, go live, and I will tell all of you guys about it. I don't know what it is about sharing with people when you're struggling, saying it out loud with a group of people. I don't know what it is about it, but it takes the power away from that obsession, right? It's like when you're thinking about getting high and it's like really triggering and your cravings are at an all-time high, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to relapse, right? But then you go and you talk to another addict or alcoholic who understands what you're going through. And then they start talking to you and you guys get to yapping and da-da-da-da. And all of a sudden you forgot that she was even struggling with wanting to eat a Dilaudid, right? It is amazing. It is amazing. So that is what I would do. Hope that helps you. You're so confident. I'm not. I don't make me speak up about things, but I feel an equal amount of guilt. Oh, there's no reason to feel guilt at all, okay? This is what one of my first sponsors told me 20 years ago, okay? She told me, because I felt the same way. I was embarrassed and I felt guilty that I was wanting to use, that I was thinking about using, right? She said, why the fuck are you feeling guilty or ashamed? She said, you're just doing what you're supposed to do. You're a drug addict. You have spent the last 20 years, Nicole, shooting drugs in your veins on the daily. Do you think you're going to wake up your first day sober, your first 2 weeks sober, and not want to get high? And not have thoughts of using? You practiced for a long time getting high, okay? Yeah, Marie, I'm telling you, these will work, okay? You practiced for a long time getting high, okay? And feeling the good feelings, running away from our problems, okay? Using substances, even if you were using them, for pain management, and then you started overtaking them, we were using them to escape our reality, okay? And so now we're sober in our reality. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's uncomfortable. I don't want you guys to ever feel like I'm, making fun of you or I don't understand, because I do. But it's totally normal to think about using. You know what the great thing about it is? Just because we have a thought doesn't mean that we have to go and get high, right? It's just a thought. A thought has no power unless you put action behind it, okay? As long as you don't put action behind that thought, honey, you are going to be sober another day. So, you should be able to miss a day, as I said earlier, not get sick when I was at their clinic. Yeah, I agree. It sounds like they don't have, a stable amount. You'll be totally stable on subs, though. They're really great, I'm telling you. They helped me so much. Okay. I wanted to wash this sponge because it was looking funky. You're afraid to ask for more at your clinic? You shouldn't be afraid to ask for more. They should have it set up to where you can, if you need it, I'm gonna take my makeup off while I talk to you guys. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, Sonia, you already know. Well, Sonia, look, you guys, Sonia is tapering off of methadone, and she has been on methadone for a while, 2 or 3 years, and she has a lot of really good information about tapering off Suboxone, because she learned from the best. Me. No, I'm just playing. And she's super successful at her taper, you guys. She's been doing so good. So good. What are you down to now, Sonia? I know you're really low. She's real low on the totem pole. Got my rack here showing. $12 mils, you guys. Wow. That's amazing, girl. That is amazing. I am so proud of you, Sonia. You have no idea. You have no idea. I am truly just so proud of you. Yeah, you have to advocate for yourself with these places, okay? Because they're not going to do anything for you. They're not going to read your mind. And they're definitely not going to jump out of their seat to do anything to save you. You know what I'm saying? And so go up there, let them know how you're feeling, and that you've been talking to some, people in recovery about how you've been feeling, and that you're struggling, and get that extra help, honey. No reason to be ashamed. Most of us, when we get on MAT, most of us have to go up, okay? It's like a normal part of the process to getting stabilized, okay? I'm so proud of you. Are you? Will they not blind taper you? I would think like towards the end, you could do that and not even really know how low you gotten. Okay. I love doing my little nighttime routine with you guys. Okay. Now, I do want to use my mask tonight, so that's what we're going to do next. Okay. Okay, I gotta get some more of this. It's so bomb. Clinique, take the day off. Bomb. Very good stuff. Okay. Let's get my mask. I want to speak up more. I dwell on things that may happen. Oh, listen to me, okay? You're going there to get help, though, kid, okay? Like, you're going there to get help and not die from the disease of addiction, all right? So, listen to me. This is your homework assignment, okay? Kit, everybody listen. Kit has a homework assignment. Kit's homework assignment is to start practicing on being assertive and letting people know how she feels when she feels that way, and asking for help if she's struggling. Okay? That's your homework too. And so what I would do is I start practicing. If you got some friends or parents that you live with, right? Start practicing on them. Practice asking for help. Practice telling them no if they do something, or if they ask you to do something you don't want to do. That kind of thing. That assertiveness. This is the Ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution. This is probably my most prized possession in skincare. I have bought it 5 times so far, and I love it. I'll just tell you this. Whenever I first got sober, guess what? I couldn't tell people no. I couldn't say no. Couldn't stick up for myself. Didn't want to bother anybody. No, baby. Didn't want to ask for help because I didn't want to burden anybody. Right? And you know what? All that's your addiction. Your addiction wants you to think that you're a burden and that nobody has time to help you. Your addiction wants you to get overwhelmed with life because you take on too many tasks or commitments. Okay. One thing that I learned really quickly in recovery, because I couldn't say no, was it feels a lot shittier to overcommit yourself and then have to go back to that person and break that plan. Is my ear bleeding? No. Okay. So I'd rather just say no at the beginning and not worry about it. You know what I mean? I know it is hard, but you can do it. Why did you wake me up? I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to. I was just talking too loud. Sorry about that. I love you. I actually told someone no that tried to come back into my life. Ooh, good job. That's a great job. That's a hard one to do too, you know? Marie, that's what I hear from people, that they don't want to decrease you, but they'll increase you. Nobody wants to have to ask for help, but you know what, you guys? You might think that that's a weakness, but I think it's a strength, okay? I think it's a strength knowing when you need help and being able to say, hey, I can't do this. I need some support. It's a huge strength. So, just my 2 cents. Are these dishes clean? Okay. He's watching TV in here. I'm right here, buddy. No, buddy, you hadn't slept that long. It's still the same day. Yeah, you just took a nap. Nate hasn't been feeling good, so he took a little nap and just woke up and thought we were in tomorrow. One of the strongest things you can do is ask for help when you're struggling, because the easy thing to do would be to not ask for help and go and relapse. The hard thing to do is to say, I need help. I can't do this alone. And that's why somebody said something to me on Facebook. They said, thank you for always sticking up for people on that medication-assisted treatment. And I said, I will do that for the rest of my life until I die. Because I know how hard it was for me to ask for the help and get on Suboxone. I was so ashamed. I felt like such a loser. It was just awful. And so I know if I felt like that, then I know other people struggle with that too, And so I will always stick up for people. Always. It's a big, it's a hard choice to make, Addiction's a deadly disease, and we're losing people left and right. If somebody needs to be on MAT for the rest of their life, so be it, motherfuckers. So be it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody commented today on one of my friends' TikTok accounts, and they said, if not me, who? If not now, when? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I will tell you guys this. Whenever I came to Facebook, when I first got on Suboxone and I was trying to share my story, and people made fun of me, and basically I cried my way off of Facebook. When I tell you guys, it fucking lit a fire in me so fucking bright that I was like, I will go to hell in a handbasket before I leave my MAP brothers and sisters out there struggling and being made fun of and being ridiculed. I had one lady come onto my Facebook page and say, "You seem so angry. You seem so angry." And I said, "Angry? I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I'm passionate about what I talk about, especially when it comes to sticking up for people on MAT treatment. It's not anger at all. It's a passion that burns deep inside of me because I've been there. I have the personal experience of being made fun of for being on Suboxone, you know? And so, honey, I will scream it from the rooftops until the day I die." You know, yes, I have a strong voice when I speak, but I'm not mad. I just don't want to leave people out there, you know, feeling all by themselves, because that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Okay. Do you know what it's like to look up to people in the recovery community and then them be the same people who make fun of you because you're on medication? It sucks. Because I remember I looked up to, it was James Sweezy, Andrew Hager. Andrew's a good guy. He's not bad like fucking, but James was just a piece of shit when it came to subs. Always talking shit about being on them, saying that it's not sober. And that's the thing, like when people make that kind of content, like, do they not ask themselves, is this going to help somebody or is this going to hurt somebody? You know? I believe that people should ask themselves that before saying something, right? Is this going to help this person or is it going to hurt them? And they know the answer already. They know the answer. They just don't care. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. I don't want to be around those kind of people. There's this one guy, he's like literally made a rap about Suboxone. Okay? Literally, you guys. About how bad it is and big pharma, you know, and all that bullshit. It's like, medication is not bad. It's like saves some of our lives, you know? And some of us need to utilize it. There's nothing to be ashamed of, you know? So. Yes, ego, ego, ego. Well, you know, that's why it's very, very important. You know, if you're... Oh, hold on, guys. My boss is calling me. Hello? Let me see what's going on here. Oh. Why is he calling me? Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. My boss wanted to know if I can post a video for our new client, so let's go see if I got one. Radish. Download. Okay. All right, my lovelies. I'm going to get off here because I have to post for this guy. I think I have to use this phone. Let me see. He's one of our new clients. So let me see. Do I have him on here? Nope, I don't. Oh yeah. So I have to use this phone that I'm on right now. I will be back. Yeah, Kit, he does in California. You have to be in the state of California. You guys, let me do this post real fast. So hold on, or I'll go live again. Come right back. Give me 5 minutes.